Boom shakalaka, Bitcoin to $100,000 in exactly 52 days. How I know this and proof coming up. What's up everyone, Randall here from Crypto Love. Bitcoin is going to $100,000 in 52 days. Exactly how I know this, I'm going to share with you guys. Bitcoin right now is breaking through $60,000. Ethereum breaking through $2,000. It is starting to move. We're going to be talking about exactly where Bitcoin is going and why in 52 days Bitcoin is going to hit $100,000. Before we get into that, guys, come join us over on Twitter at @TheCryptoLove. Also subscribe, like, click the notification bell, all that fun stuff. Now today is a big day. We are breaking through some big evens. Bitcoin's breaking through $60,000. Ethereum is breaking through $2,000, areas that have been stopping us for quite a while. And if we take a look at the Bitcoin chart right now, you can see we are not that far off from the previous all-time high of right around 61,889. Bitcoin is actually being forced up there, riding above the 4-hour MA50, and is pretty much on its way up there, set to break above there in the next day or two. Now, if it doesn't break through there and we end up coming back down, we may have a formation of a head and shoulders right here. I'll just draw that shoulder for you. So we have shoulder, head, shoulder, which would therefore put us right above $60,000 to probably about $65,000 in the next few days to weeks. But that's not what I'm promising you, because $65,000 Bitcoin is not very interesting when we're talking about $100,000 Bitcoin. Oh my gosh. So how can I confidently say that we're going to have $100,000 Bitcoin in 52 days? Well, the first thing, we already know. Let's just talk about it. We already know April and May, historically huge months for Bitcoin. Okay? Just on average, in April, Bitcoin goes up 15.58%. In May, on average, 18.51%. 2 huge months for Bitcoin. Just based on this alone, Bitcoin would be about $82,000 by the end of May. But that's just part one of part two of the twofold trifecta, but it's a dufecta because there's only two of reasons why Bitcoin is going to be $100,000 in 52 days. The other reason is right here. Can you see it? Can you see it? Huh? Can you see it? It's this. Consensus. May 24th. 52 days, 5 hours, 22 minutes, and 47, 46, 45, 44 seconds. Yeah, the countdown. Now, why is this important? In case you guys have only been in crypto for like a year or two, you really haven't heard about this. But 2017, 2018, everybody was talking about the consensus pump. Now, Consensus is a big crypto conference in New York City, and historically around then, Bitcoin tends to pump. Now, could it be pumping because just historically April and May Bitcoin does really well? Yeah, possibly, but also we have the biggest Bitcoin and cryptocurrency conference in New York City. Lots of people hearing about it, learning about it, potentially buying it, and because of that, that could cause the price to rally even higher, potentially taking that on average $82,000 Bitcoin and sending it up to the next big even of $100,000. Now, what does that mean when Bitcoin's at $100,000? Well, if we take a look at the Bitcoin rainbow meaning chart, which is how I derive meaning in my life and in Bitcoin, well, if Bitcoin gets up to $100,000 in a couple of months, guess what? We're going to be in this seriously sell area. Like sell. And I'm not talking about Celsius token. I'm talking about sell, S-E-L-L. Now, should that happen, could be where we're reaching a near peak. One of the indicators I will be taking a look at is the Bitcoin Pi cycle chart, because once that one indicates that it's time to go, then it's time to go. This right here is the Pi cycle top indicator on Look into Bitcoin. As you can see, each time that there's a cross of the orange and the green line has happened here, here, and here, guess what? Every time that happens, that's a local top. So right now we're very, very close, and you would have to zoom in on this to be able to see it. But that's something I would definitely keep an eye on to know if we're at a local top. Now, potentially what could happen if we do reach that local top, $100,000 in a couple months? Well, April and May are great for Bitcoin. Also, October, November, December, great for Bitcoin. In between them, not that much. So it might be a good idea to potentially sell at $100,000, wait for the price to come back down, buy back in around August, September, and then sell again the end of the year when Bitcoin could be closer to $500,000 per Bitcoin. But, I mean, who's to know? It could all go to zero. That's what we all knew getting into this stuff. So, that's all for today's episode. That is why, my friends, Bitcoin is going to $100,000 because, hey, these are 2 great months historically for Bitcoin, and we have the consensus pump coming up. Amazing consensus pump. So if you guys did enjoy that, make sure to come join us over on Twitter at @TheCryptoLove, and also like, subscribe, click the notification bell. I'll catch you later. Have a good one. Peace.